Alright guys, how's it going? KCP3 here again with some gaming news for you. So pretty much the biggest news of the day is Adam Sessler is leaving Rev3Games to do something else in video games. So he is leaving the Rev3Games, which is like a internet for full of games and entertainment. And pretty much everybody should know who Adam Sessler is. He's a TV presenter slash game critic. He first started back at G4, I think back in 2000. And then from there, he left around 2010, 2009, and he joined Rev3Games in like 2011-ish. And then now he's leaving. He's been there for pretty much a year, 2 years, close him out. And he just pretty much want to do something else. Now he still is going to be focusing on like I guess you could say other video games, stuff like that. But he wanted to do something else, I think, rather than doing talking about video games. Because pretty much he said he want to focus on uh, new I guess you could say new elements inside video game industry. So pretty much he want to do something, I guess, besides talking about it. He want to do something else. He want to do more. He want to do more than just talk about it, more than just give his thoughts about it. So he really want to do a little bit more within the video game industry than just talking about it, because he's been doing this about 14, 16 years. So pretty much in his quote, I'm gonna talk. I'm just gonna uh, say what he stated in this a little bit. So pretty much he states that after some incredible achievements over the last year and a half, I am introducing my departure from Rev3Games and Discovery Digital Networks. He said he's been working for 16 years in front of a camera covering video game industry has brought me to the point where I am ready and desiring to explore new opportunities. While I would not never say no to doing more say no to doing one more interview, review, or opinion piece, the time feels right to explore new aspects of the inside of gaming that help me further the medium. So pretty much it's like he doesn't really want to do, I guess, reviews. He don't want to talk about video games. He will do a little bit more than that. Like I said, he's been doing this about 16 years. I actually met this dude back in like 2007. He came to a Comic Con in San Diego. I was still in San Diego at that time in middle school, and I met him, got his autograph. I didn't take a picture with him. I don't know why. I wish I did. And I've been following this dude since I was in 4th grade. I got introduced. Well, one of my friends introduced me into watching G4 TV on X Play. They used to have like new episodes like every night about 8, 7:30 ish, and I used to like this guy. So he may be leaving and not doing no more criticism, more reviews. He give his thoughts on video games, but he just want a little bit more in life. So he doesn't really want to do the same thing over now. He want to find new opportunities for him. And that's what everybody don't want to do the same thing forever. So he just switching it up. So hopefully he we pretty much will find out some more news of what he want to do and what he is going to do. All right, so dealing with some more Batman Arkham Knight news. Rocksteady says that Gotham City will always be raining. Now, pretty much you do know that Batman Arkham Knight is going to be the last game in the Rocksteady genre. Even though Warner Brothers may be going to continue doing their own thing with Batman, but Rocksteady, this is their last game. So pretty much, Dax Ginn from Rocksteady, he's actually the producer of the game. He pretty much states that Gotham City has a good atmosphere, and we spend a lot of time on making it. So that's right. It's not just one thing. It's a combination of light and reflections. It's always raining. It's always time. It's always nighttime, making sure that the echoes through the street they sound right. As you're moving through the city, you notice the style of architecture changes, but it all needs to feel like it's still part of the continuous city. It's really a difficult challenge. Now, pretty much they, well, like I said, they're making the atmosphere in Gotham City for Arkham Knight very raining 24/7, so give you that little sense of feel. When he's talking about a different lighting lighting reflection, it's pretty much a challenge for him to do it. Me and my friends were actually talking about this morning, pretty much stating that well, one of the main reasons why I think it's rainy because pretty much it shows the mood of the game. Anybody who hasn't played Arkham City, at the end of Arkham City, there was a very twist in the end, and I think it's going to have some in Arkham Knight just by seeing it's going to be rainy 24/7. You're pretty much going to see some internal conflict with Batman. So we're going to see him more personal, interest in the Batman that we haven't seen him. We're probably going to see him fight with himself or something, second guess himself. And one of my friends actually told me that actually when I post this link up to my Facebook group, he pretty much state that what if Batman dies? And I'm like, yeah, it's a good possibility that he could die because at the end of the day, Batman's not a superhero. Well, he is a superhero, but he doesn't have superpowers. He's pretty much a regular, human, and that's very gifted and has very unique personalities and different abilities and stuff. And it may show, maybe it was in the end that he may die, but you know, uh, Rocksteady is just making this as best as it can. They already introduced with the Batmobile. You can drive it anytime. You can actually destroy corners of buildings. A little texture to it. It's going to have new fighting gameplay elements to it. And they just Rocksteady is going to trying to. You can see that Rocksteady trying to make the best of this game, and can't wait to see more news about it. Of Arkham City. I mean Arkham Knight. Now, some latest news. This is my last article. Some latest news. EA snags up or took Uncharted writer Amy Hennig for the new Star Wars game. Pretty much, Amy Hennig had departure from a Naughty Dog in the beginning of March, and just pretty much was the whole trend of Sony. Because pretty much last month in March, Sony had a lot of departures from a whole different types of gaming divisions and stuff, and pretty much she was the first announced to actually leave from Naughty Dog. She was actually the first person to depart from the Sony company as a whole. And pretty much, she been ever since she been left Naughty Dog. She's been talking to EA, and it looks like she's going to be writing for the next Star Wars game. And not only that, it hasn't really confirmed in this article yet. I don't believe, because I'm looking at it right now. I haven't read anything that she is part of EA right now, but I guess you could say temporarily right now, she is part of EA. And we do know EA is going to have is planning on making like a lot of different Star Wars games. There's going to be like a new Battlefield game coming out soon. And yeah, and I think this is a very good pick for EA because they got Amy Hennig that's wrote the Uncharted series, and she also wrote the Jack and Daxter story, which was pretty interesting as well. And before that, she was working on some designs back on the original Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. She was actually like a graphics designer, and she writing the story for Star Wars. And I think in here she said she was a big Star Wars fan. I think this is a very key thing for EA in the next Star Wars game that's expected to come. So I think I just think that Amy Hennig finally got a job immediately after she left, pretty much less than a month, because pretty much when she was left from Naughty Dog, there was her and EA was actually still talking. So that's a very good key to EA, and it's a very key thing to Amy Hennig to go from I guess a big developer like Naughty Dog to another big developer like EA. Even though EA has been trashed upon, talked about, EA did make some very good games. So I think this is going to be a very key game whenever this game is set to come out. So that's all I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about these 3 articles. 2 big news: Amy Hennig going and making the new Star Wars game. She's right now temporarily with EA. I don't know if she's there like full time, but I'm just gonna say right now she's there at the moment temporarily. And Adam Sessler leaving Rev3Games. Don't want to be, I guess, a game credit. He want to do something else with gaming. So we may see him doing I don't know, behind the scenes or something. But you know, he doesn't really want to do any more reviews, no more previews. He's been doing it for 16 years. He really want to do something else. So you know, hopefully, you know, we see more news on what Adam Sessler plans on doing. So thanks for watching. And I know this video is long, but if you came and you still, you know, watched this long enough the video, thank you, and have a wonderful day, everybody.